Weather, worker shortages, the pandemic, all factors affecting the speed in which consumers are getting goods. Goods like furniture. Well, here at Ashley Home Store in Del Mar, there's plenty of furniture in stock, and there's a good reason for that. Here to tell us more is Justin Barnes. He is the Vice President of the Transformative Retail Group. Justin, it's like you guys didn't even miss a beat here.
You're very kind. That's a very generous introduction, and you're absolutely correct. There has been no shortage of challenges as it pertains to supply chain, but we've never been more grateful to be affiliated with the Ashley Home Store and FurnitureLand, the two strategic brands that make up the Transformative Retail Group.
So how does it all work? How do you get the furniture?
Well, that's a great question. So with two distinct brands, FurnitureLand and Ashley Home Store, you have two very different supply chains. Ashley Home Store being the most prolific brand, globally dominant furniture retailer with over 1,000 stores, they command so much of the supply chain and so much of the raw materials needed in furniture production that throughout all of the shortages, we've gotten more than our fair share compared to other vendors. As a result, that's placed us in a great position as we compare to our peers in the home furnishings industry. On the FurnitureLand side, more than a decade ago, we positioned ourselves as a same-day delivery provider. That commitment to offering same-day delivery meant that we had to have an equally measured commitment to having furniture in stock. And because we started with the end in mind more than a decade ago, we were so far ahead of our peers in the industry in that we had this vast stocking model where we could facilitate immediate same-day delivery. And I'm proud to say that commitment since that time, we now have 37% more inventory on hand today than we did in pre-pandemic January 2020. I don't know anybody else that's done that.
I was going to say, that doesn't even seem possible in this day and age with a pandemic and everything. So does that mean when you walk into any of these stores, you see what you like, you pick out your furniture, and you still get it when you want it?
That's an excellent question. So there are certainly still some supply chain headwinds that can cause some delays. However, for the most part, in comparison to the industry, our brands at the Transformative Retail Group, again, Ashley Home Store and FurnitureLand, both of those brands are uniquely positioned in such a way to help consumers manage those headwinds and get their furniture faster than anyone else.
So you really haven't skipped a beat here?
We haven't.
No. Okay. So, all right, folks are getting out. They're wanting to get some furniture, wanting to redecorate. There are some insider tips that you are going to share with us, correct?
Yeah, I'm excited to give you my personal insider's guide, 5 points to buying furniture in a supply-constrained environment.
All right, hold that thought right there, because we are going to take a break, and when we come back, as a gift to you, Justin is going to fill us in on this big secret. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back. Before the break, we talked about furniture and how at Ashley Home Store in Del Mar and Millsboro and FurnitureLand in Del Mar have stayed stocked of the furniture you love since before the pandemic, and even more so after the pandemic. Justin Barnes, Vice President of the Transformative Retail Group, it just simply amazes me how that all works. But now, you promised you're going to tell us, you're going to give us 5 points, insider points for buying furniture.
Yes, I'm glad that you asked, because it's my privilege to be able to help the good folks of Delmarva be able to kind of shortcut this entire complex process with 5 easy things. Number 1,
okay,
people need to be decisive. More than ever, if you see what you like, you need to make a buying decision. Now, I realize that that sounds self-serving as somebody who sells furniture, but what I've seen happen time and time again, that we can have dozens of something in stock, and by the day's end, we can sell through that quantity because of the sheer competitiveness of people coming in with heavy demand for those products. So the best thing that people can do is be decisive, make a buying decision, and especially even for those folks who are building a house who are like, oh, well, we've just put the foundation in, go ahead and make your furniture buying decisions now, so that when that home is ready, your furniture will be here.
So is it safe to say you should just go with your gut?
You should go and make a decision.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's one.
Yep. Next thing you should do is shop local. And I want you to think about local in a broader context. Attempt to shop local here on Delmarva while also looking for locally made, meaning domestically made products. We're very proud at the Ashley Home Store, for example, that more than 60% of our product assortment is domestic, meaning made in America. We're currently the largest employer of furniture tradespeople of anybody in the world.
Wow.
We create more American jobs in the home furnishings industry than anybody else, bar none.
And that's really important.
It's so important. And then on the FurnitureLand side, I'm so proud that all of our mattresses are not just made in America, they're made in Maryland. So anytime we can support American jobs, but also regional jobs where the money can stay here, where the supply chain can be less subject to disruption, that's what you want. And then the final thing about shopping local, wouldn't we all like to be able to pick up the phone and speak to a live human and not feel like you've been on hold or press 1 to speak to this and that? That's not what you're gonna get when you truly buy local.
And you don't have to put it together either, right?
No, you don't have to put it together. With our premium delivery, we'll handle all of that for you.
Okay.
The third thing that I would recommend is buy trustworthy. Make sure you're taking time to check out folks' reviews. I'm very proud to say at the time of this recording, we're the most highly Google rated furniture source of anyone on Delmarva, and we're very, very proud of that. And so reviews matter, reputation matters. Consumers need to feel good about who they're handing their money to, particularly if they're doing something custom order that could take 6 months to get.
Yeah.
You want to know that you're handing that money to a trustworthy provider.
It's nice that we have access to those reviews so easily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep,
All right.
absolutely. Number 4, take advantage of interest-free financing. If you are leaning into custom order and you are going to have an elongated time that you're going to be waiting for your furniture, why not make smaller payments on that so you can keep some of the cash in your pocket? In our stores, for example, we have terms up to 6 years interest-free.
Oh, wow.
And so when you think about making those smaller payments on furniture that's on order, that's a lot less jarring than trying to pull all of that out all at one time. So take advantage of those things. And then the final point I have for your good viewers,
Yeah.
look for stores with same-day delivery. FurnitureLand, our flagship brand that just celebrated their 30th anniversary. We're so pumped up about that, 30
Yeah.
years. We were the pioneers of same-day delivery to Delmarva. When a company has same-day delivery, what that says is that they have the logistical know-how to do things in hours, not in days and weeks. The commitment to that speed and efficiency lends itself to getting customers the furniture they want faster than anybody else.
Yeah.
So consumers would do well to choose brands that are supported by same-day delivery.
I love same-day delivery because I hate waiting.
Yes.
Justin Barnes, Vice President of the Transformative Retail Group. Such good information, and we'll have more of it, including those 5 points on our website, delmarvalife.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.